Right, hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I won't be doing the tutorial, everybody does the tutorial, so I'm going to start the game and basically I will be using some help, but I'm going to try and do some on my own farm. I've not done a farming sim game before. So it's a big learning curve. As you see, I'll be trying to learn keys. I'll probably select the wrong ones from now and then. So as you know, if you've been watching the game or watching the previews or got any information on Farming Sim 17, you start with 3 fields. You've got one with a crop that needs harvesting, you've got one that is waiting to be seeded, and one that needs cultivated. If you look in the settings, which you'll see a little bit later, they all actually need ploughing, but we haven't got a plough. So I set one person going, or I hire somebody to start seeding one field, which is I think field 12, and field 14 I get a hired hand to cultivate, and then the last field, which is the one you can see on your screen at the moment, is field 19, which is the one I'm going to harvest with the combine. You start with one combine, 3 tractors, basically a header for the combine for harvesting, as you can see, a seeder and excavator. It'll come to me in a minute. I've lost it. A cultivator, and then you've got an old pickup, and you've got one trailer which you use to collect your harvest from the harvester. So on the walkthrough, the tutorial, they give you the chance to put they try and put, so you put a helper in every one on the fields, and then you end up going off selling grain, but every helper you got going is using your profit. So me doing one field is going to save me a bit of money, plus I'm not going to lose out, because when it's full I pull the tractor over with the trailer, I load it up, I go and sell it, come back, finish doing harvesting the field, unload that, and then either store that in the silo or go and sell that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to skip, because it basically, you don't want to watch me harvesting the whole field. I'll skip a bit through to when the combine gets full and we have to unload it for the first time. The other 2 will just be seeding and prepping the other field for seeding. So I'm gonna skip through. You'll see me you'll hear me in about a second, but I'm gonna have jumped a bit. So I'll speak to you in a second. Right, let's jump a bit. So now the combine, as you can see, is nearly full. So it will stop harvesting, which is just done. So I'll back up, so I'm ready to carry on. But now I'll skip to the tractor with the trailer. Oh, forgot to hitch it. Bang, attach that. There we go. And now we go off to the harvester. I should have put the arm out before, but as I said, it's my first time using a farm sim. So I pull up the side and I realise, right, okay, I've got to change vehicle. So jump out of my Case 1455 tractor and then jump in my Case combine, start her up, stick the pipe out, comes out, and start unloading. So what I don't realise, which I found out later on, I can actually get back out of the combine now with the arm out. That will carry on loading until the trailer is full. So, but I don't get out, which is a good thing because the combine doesn't hold enough to fill the trailer. The trailer doesn't go completely full, but the combine's empty. So then I can carry on harvesting. I'll leave the tractor there in the field because it's not in the way of anything. I can't do anything with the hay because I don't have a baler and I don't have a I think it's a windrow, which will bring it all into nice lines for the baler to pick up, or there's trailers that can pick it up which can use to take off silage, which is all things to come in the future, joys, things to come in the future. So right, there we go, I've unloaded my first lot and go off and sell that, but what I've decided is, you know what, I'm just going to carry on harvesting this field. I can finish off doing the harvesting, top up the trailer, go and sell that, and then decide whether I'm going to sell the rest or put it into my silage. So I carry on. The other two workers are still going. Just about see one in the backfield still going. And you can see the one to the left just behind is probably about a third away through the field, cultivated now. So we'll skip again and just when we're finishing to harvest this field. So second. Right, we're on the last stretch of the first field, so we'll just finish off harvesting and then I can go and park the combine up, put the pipe out, and we can finish loading the trailer, and then we'll check out who's giving the best rate. On the game, it initially sends you straight to, I think, the bakers. But if you see when they go on there, they're actually not paying the best. I think they're about the third best, but they're the closest to the farm. So here we go. Swap through. Still seeding, and we're still cultivating. Still not used to it, just jumping past, way past where I need to be. So, yeah, I was going to use a steering wheel with mouse and keyboard, and I found the steering wheel and the pedal wasn't really working for me when I had like a Tesco. So I've gone to a gamepad with a mouse and keyboard. I was going to use a Track IIR, but it's not turned up. So, but when that does turn up, later videos will. So to look round, I'm actually using the mouse at the moment, or the second joystick on the gamepad when I'm in the vehicle. So a little glitch there, and the machine's still kicking out, but it's actually empty. So I get out and I get into it, and then it stops. Like there, I've just got into it and it already stops. So there's a little glitch there, a couple of little bits, but they've sorted those out. So here we go, checking out. So it normally sends you to Denton Bakery, but it's not the best. But Mayfield Mills is the best. But I don't realise there's a little picture of a train there, and I don't realise you can actually only unload there if it's a train, which I'll find out and you'll see. We go for a little drive. I do take the wrong way and have to do a quick U-E in a road. So yeah, I'm still trying to decide, but then I decide, yeah, that's it. There it is. There's a big picture of a train by it. I don't know why it didn't trig, because the rest of them, with the dotted line with an arrow, that's a dotted line with a train. So I learned, I won't do it again. You'll see here. So I cover up the trailer, product blowing out. I don't know whether it does or not. I don't know if it makes any difference. I just think it's more risky to drop on the road after they would normally sheet up. You don't want stuff flying into product, and you don't want the product flying out the trailer. So I thought you would sheet up. Most loads you do sheet up. I sheet up, put the beacons on. I love the beacons. The beacons are brilliant. They just reflect off. You can see it on the trailer canopy, and you see it on the trees and the lampposts as you go past. The detail is brilliant. Inside the tractor, take a little bit to get used to. It's quite responsive on the pad. But on the steering wheel, it was really slow. It was such a dead zone. You hit the turn, and you had to almost do a complete turn for do anything. Not paying attention to the map, gone completely on that. Should have gone left, but I find out in a minute to go, hold on, wrong place. Then I think I nearly crashed because I drive up the bank. So I'm not paying attention. There we go, look. I'm going the wrong way. Quickly spin round. While I'm messing around trying to push a map key, I run back off the road and stop going up the bank. Just about now. There we go. Look, not paying attention. Done. Got slowed and so right. So now we're going to carry on our way to the mill. Scenery and all the detail and graphics. It's really good. Quite I'm happy it's as good as it is. It should be good. I don't think I'm sort of probably middle of the road, and I'm happy. I've got mine set on high, but not the top level. But that's good for me until I either upgrade or it's just good for me as it is. I like it. It's good. So it's in here, over the left, over the bridge, which is over the railway line. There should be another one flagging up. There's a railway line that goes round to the mill. Over on the left is the wood yard. Timber yard. When we start doing forestry, that's where you'll go and sell your logs. So good. I thought it was that turn. It's actually not. It's a little bit further down. But yeah, the wood mill is there on the left. It's just after the hotel. Having the money to buy a bit more stuff, so I put in here and I'm trying to work out I'll do a ticket. Let's be running back here where the silos are. Can't see. Perhaps it's the other side of the silos. Perhaps I've got the wrong way. You know what? I did fall over going up the bank on that road, so take a chance. Squeeze past the silos this way. There we go. You know what, it's probably not going to work, but hey ho, give it a go. I'll go over and I'll tip it out of the chute on the back, because you can tip this completely back left or right, or just out of the chute. So I choose the chute, and we give it a squirt, which you'll see in a minute, and it doesn't carry on. It just dumps a little bit, and I think, yeah, it's not going to work. I need to go somewhere else. I shouldn't have chose this one. So there we go, look, there's a little bit, didn't do it. So I'm off to find somewhere else. So yeah, stop here, pull up the map, have a look, go through. Who's the next best? And the next best is, I think, is it Mary's Farm? No, oh, that's it. Ridge Acres, which is down in the bottom left corner. There we go, just there, Ridge Acres, which isn't that far away. So that's a bit of a result, really. So here we go. We're going to go off to Ridge Acres. Shooting the load back up again with the beacons. The road won't help. Off we go to Ridge Acres. See if we can sell wheat there. So there's a field there on the left, ready to harvest. So that's the next thing as well. We'll do a bit of work on our fields, and then we'll go off and find some work on other fields to bring in some more money, so we can buy extra equipment to do extra things. Because I haven't got a baler, I haven't got a windrow, I need a plough, I need a fertiliser. If I want to get the best from the crop, I need to fertilise it. You should fertilise about 3 times through the growth period. It does show, because there's different colours of green, and each colour is a growth period, and that's when you fertilise it. You need to plough every 3 crops. Now you'll see that comes up, they're all red, because they all need ploughing. But you can get away with just cultivating for the time being, which is what I've done with the 2 that are there. So now, there we go, we tip out straight out the back. As I haven't got a slip on, it's a big pit, I can do the lot. So I drop those out. As you can see, my money is slowly going down, because I've still got people hired doing jobs, but that's just bumped it. You'll see underneath tells you when I'm getting how much you get, and you'll get ones as you're paying the wage as well. So now I'm empty, got the machine up, and make my way back to the farm. We can unload the rest from the combine, decide what we're going to do, and I'm going to top it up out of silos, because silos all start with a little bit of everything. They're not completely full, but they're not completely empty. To the right there, that car park, that's the machine shop. That's where you can buy all your machines in your buildings. Plus, it's where you can customise. So if the vehicles are customisable, like you do colour wheels or twin wheels or any customisation on the vehicles, whether it be tractors, combines, the pickup trucks, and all that, you can do it there. Or later on, when you've got the money, you can buy a vehicle workshop, which is replaceable, which you put your farm, and you do your own modifications at your farm. So you can drive all the way up there, go through town, which is quite a way if you've got a combine. It's not quick. You're not going to really bling up a combine. The combine's here to do a job. That's me. I'm playing around with the lights, finding out what buttons do what. Front working lights, rear working lights, hazards, left and right indicator, and the beacons done. So there we go. Turn it all off, but I'm nearly back to the farm now. So what I'm going to do is I'm over there, which is just up this road. Go to the combine, unload, jumped. I've hit the wrong key and I've jumped around there a bit. Get myself sorted. Get going again. When the train goes past, the crossings work. The barriers come down, the lights flash. It's really good. So here we go. That's a vehicle shed. One over on the left is a small storage, the one in front is a large storage, there's another one to the right which is another small storage, and you can store anything in the storage. You can store vehicles really, but some of them have got back walls so you can store product in produce. So we unload the rest of the combine. Fold all the combine away. I do mess around. You can move the whole header. I've got to really look into it and find out the reason why. But the header moves backwards and forwards and up and down. So I don't know whether that's for different produce, but the cutting blade actually moves in and out and up and down at different distances. So, fold away the pipe, close up the flap, and the pipe there. You'll see I can adjust this because you keep looking at the bottom there, you've got left and right, it goes in and out, turning. Having a play, and then I realise, you know what, I think I need to read up on this. Slides in and out. Then I can drop it. Just going through the controls. What's what, because using it to harvest is easy enough. Just turn it and drop it down, unfold your flap at the top, and away you go. There's a lot more to it. So, am I going to leave that there? Am I going to park up the van? And then I think, no, I might as well put it on because I've not got another header. I'm just planting another product, so I'm probably going to need header on it because I'm going to need some harvest. So we'll put that back on and then we park her up in the shed on the storage. I think I'll put it in the storage, deep in the storage, just in front of the combine at the moment. So closing that flap. This is all over the way. Header. So there we go. Get to the right, and then we can decide what we're going to do with this second trailer of harvest. I do like when you drive a new turn the suspensions and there is deformation in the tyres when you've got a load. So still seeding, he's finished cultivating, so we'll put him away. That's one less person here. I'll start cultivating this because I've got no way of utilising the hay, so this one, start getting cultivating on this. I know it's but that's not a problem because if I cultivate it then I can plant it and then we can look at doing the ploughing once we've got a plough. So They're cultivating because that straw go in, and that's a form of manure or fertilizer. Fertilizes soil because it comes down. It's biodegradable, which is good. So I've seeded that field, and I seeded that field with peas. I'm sure it's peas. This one. You'll see in a minute, because I go through and check out what else is selling quite well. So as you see, I've already done pea, and I'm going to do, is that rapeseed? I think it's rapeseed, that one. So because it's still paying quite well, so I think, you know what, I'm going to do a field of that. So we choose that, because this seeder will seed anything. Some of the other ones I don't know, they may not. So sometimes when you hire staff, they're a bit temperamental. They'll do a bit of stuff. So you have to sort of do a little bit more. Do a little bit more, and then that gets them going. So all done there. Back to this one. Right, now we'll make a decision as to what we're going to do. And side, you'll see, we're going to pull up by the silos, top right to 100%. Fertilise. Wow. Because I'm seeding two fields, that's fertiliser. Go off and sell this one. I decide, you know what, I'm going to go to the closest, because the other two are quite far away, and I just want to go there, sell it, and for the difference in price, it's not a lot. What I'm saving, or what I'm gaining in money, I'm not saving in transport, because I've got to go right to the other end of town and back again. So I go there, take that, come back, drop the trailer, and buy something. So I leave. I'll let you watch this video. I'll go off the tip. Lampposts out of that, but you can take the speed signs out and people's post boxes. Some things are destructible. I don't know if they're fixed or not. I've not gone down yet. I'm sure I'll catch one at some point, and then we'll have to keep an eye on how long it takes before it gets put back up. Maybe sort of a few posts before I can go or reset them all. Take a left up here. About four for that one. I think we'll get 5 for the other one. So now we'll go back to the farm, drop the trailer, back. Skip a little bit here because it's just driving back to the farm. Right, now we're putting back into the farm and stick our trailer of the vehicle shed. Keep it out in case it rains. So we'll drop her there. Look to see if we can afford fertiliser. Let's see what's going on. We're still seeding. Still are doing well. Here we go. Right. So fertilisers. Select 3 available. And it does 120. It does 12 meters of spread. That does a 12 meter spread. That's 6.3 and that's 28. But that holds 4,000 litres, and the other one holds 700 or 700. We're not even going to look at the top one because we've got nowhere near that. So we haven't got enough to buy the middle one. But that's the one. Make enough to buy our fertiliser. So we go over, we choose to do some work on there. Harvest 11334. That's not bad. We'll take that job. So now we get our first harvesting job as a hired hand. So we're hiring people to work on our farm, and then we get hired to work on somebody else's farm. So so we don't hire anybody on your farm and just do yours and to get the money. But this is a quick way, just get the money sort of not instantly, but it gets you to get the money a little bit quicker than waiting for your product to grow, because this is already grown and we're doing some work for it. So I'm going to harvest this. I think this is let's see, it's a wood. So the machine on the front takes the foliage, and the machine on the back picks the, I think it's sweet potato or something, but you have to initialise both of them separately. So the machine at the back, you lower it, you turn it on. The machine at the front, you have to lower it, turn it on, and then off you go. It's taking a little bit for me to work it out, because you have to switch from one to the other. So I've got the back one going, and I need to lower and get the front one going, and then I can start. There we go. Start harvesting. So what I'll do is start harvesting, do a row, and I'm going to skip through to the end. It's quite a big machine, this. It takes quite a bit to turn. Yeah, we'll do this one row, and you'll see it, and then we'll skip to the end of the harvest, and you'll see you get your money for harvesting. And if you do it within the time, you get a time bonus. So the quicker you do it, you've got to do it all, because up there you've got a clock, you've got your time set, so I've got 23 odd minutes. But the circle to the side of it is green. The more you harvest, the more the job you're doing, it fills up. So you've got to fill that before you run out of time. As you see there, I see how it's quite a big turning circle. I sort it out, so I'm now going to skip to the end of the harvest on this field. So I'll switch in a second. Right, and now we're on the last bit. You can see I've got just over 9 minutes left, and I'm nearly complete. So I've done alright. I've done it in about 16, 17 minutes. So we should be good for a time bonus as well. And we don't even have to complete the whole field. There we go. So you don't have to be precise. So I've got me 11.3 and I got 7.5 bonus, which, look at that. That's put me well up to 42,000. So now I can afford that middle fertiliser. I could do another job and get the big fertiliser, because that was only 68. But I don't want to, so I've got no money I want some because I'm going to need to buy extra fertiliser, I'm going to have to buy seed, stuff like that. But with those that come on pallets, I'm going to need to get a front loader for one of the tractors or get a new machine with a front loader. But then I need to have a trailer as well to put them. So I'm going to need to have money for a trailer, a front loader and a set of forks so that I can buy fertiliser and the seed, then load them on the trailer. So probably easier just to get a front loader on one of my Case 4055s because I can go there with the trailer on the back, load up, strap it, bring it back, unload it, put the trailer up. I can drop the front loader because then the front loader can go on whatever I need it in, and whenever I buy anything, I put the front loader on the forklift, on the tractor, hitch up the trailer, and off we go. So anyway, we're on our way to the machine shop. So I think what I'll do is we'll buy the fertiliser, and I think I'll call it a day with this video. It's going to sort of keep going. So we'll park up, it'll be nice and neat. I'll go to the question mark first because if you just get rid of those, or they're going to be there forever. So just go there, vehicle shop. Okay, into the shop. Choose fertilizers. Go to the middle one. Buy. You can lease stuff, but I just want to buy it because then I'm not paying out for it all the time. I've just bought it. It's mine then. Sorry, and there's my fertiliser. Jump back in the case. Pick up. I have no idea about half of these companies. I've heard of some massive firms, JCB, people like that, but I've never heard of Case. But it's a proper old retro style tractor. I like it, it's really good. So, there we go, got a fertiliser, and I think we'll call that for the day, and we'll see you next time, and we'll fertilise the fields. Happy gaming!